the grip. Today I'm going to talk about that, and that gets a lot of lip service from a lot of people. They understand the importance of the grip, but yet we see so many golfers that need to make improvements in their grip. And I think the big reason is they really don't know exactly how to put their hands on the golf club. So today I'm going to show you and get a road map on how to do that. And once you understand exactly how to put your hands on the golf club, that's going to benefit you not only immediately, but for the rest of your days playing the game of golf. My name is Brad Turner. I'm the Director of Online Instruction for the College of Golf at Keiser University. And this is one of the topics that I really enjoy talking about. Before we get too far along, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can continue to get great information from us. So when it comes to the grip, for many years when I started teaching, I would show someone how to hold the golf club. They'd hit a shot and they would forget exactly how to put their hands back on the club. So for a long time I've been showing people how to do this and giving them the roadmap or the checklist on how to hold it properly. And all you need is a dry eraser, a dry erase marker, and you can do this. And I would suggest following the video first and then replaying the video again, and then just put the lines in like I'm going to show you. So here's what we're going to do. With the lead hand, I'm a right-handed golfer. What I want you to do is just take your thumb and just let it rest nicely against the base of the index finger. And you're going to take your dry erase marker and draw a line right across just like that. And then we're going to turn it over, and probably halfway between the base of the pinky and the start of the wrist, we'll just put a little circle in the pad of your lead hand. Okay, next thing we're going to do, right here at the base of this thumb, right on the point of this knuckle, we'll put an X. Make sure it's right on the point. Now for the trail hand, same mark where you just relax the thumb, we go across. We got our lines here. We'll turn our palm around, and then right in this space, when you start pinching your thumb against the base of the palm, that little space right at the base of that, right before the wrist, we'll put another X. And then the final line, we'll just draw a line along the index finger as best you can. We'll put a little dot just so you can understand what that is. Okay. So now that I have these lines, what do I do with these lines? So take your club, and as a right-handed player, I'm going to put the circle right on the very top of the grip as best I can. Now everybody's hands are a little bit different, but that's what you're going to want to try to do. Not on the bottom, not on the side, more on the top. And then go ahead and wrap your fingers around. Here's a couple checkpoints. These lines should match right back up. You do not want them separated. They should be touching as best you can get them to touch. And once we have that, that's about where we want it. And this V right here in the lead hand is going to point somewhere up here towards my ear, collarbone, shoulder, somewhere towards the right side of my body. Next thing we're going to do, these X's. We're going to match up those X's. Okay, and when you do that and you start putting your fingers on the club with your trail hand, this pinky and index finger collide. So there's a couple grips that we recommend. This grip here is what we call the Vardon grip. Harry Vardon was the one that kind of created this grip back in 1900. So that is probably the most popular grip on the PGA Tour. Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus do something called an interlocking grip. All right, but one of the things that you want to see in both of these is see how the fingers are really close together and they're not spread apart. You do not want your fingers spread apart. You don't want a split grip. A baseball grip's not my favorite because your hands get further and further and further apart, and it makes it much more difficult to control the club face that way. So I use the Vardon grip, so I'll demonstrate the Vardon grip, and that's what we're going to see. So either a Vardon or interlocking is what I would recommend for you. Now, when I turn around this way, I still want these lines to match up on my trail hand, just like these on my lead hand. And then what you'll see is, if you look at it, you'll see a nice little question mark. Okay, can you see the question mark? If you can create that question mark with the base of your trail index finger up against the back of the shaft, we're in really good shape. We don't want it turned under. All right? So the finished product will look something like this. Okay? The lines are all matching up. Then finally the V's, the V between the thumb and the index finger on both the right and the left hand, are going to be pointed somewhere up here towards the collarbone and the shoulder. All right, now there's golfers like Brooks Koepke, has a really nice left-hand grip, but he has a stronger right-hand grip, and a stronger grip would be it's turned under a little bit more. Jordan Spieth has a little bit weaker left-hand grip. So one of the things you're going to see with the best players in the world, they're going to be close to what I just demonstrated. But because of their hand size, grip size, how they learn to hold it, it'll be slightly different. Okay, but this is a template to work off of, a checklist for you. And once you know exactly how to put your hands on the golf club, you know, when you start doing it for the first time, it's going to feel different to you. It's not going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be painful. It's just going to be different. If you hold it a few times a day, especially now that December's here, this is the perfect time to make some adjustments to your grip. And again, as I said at the beginning, this is going to benefit you not only immediately, but for the rest of your life. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments, we're happy to respond to those. Just leave those comments below. Thanks for watching.